talking about button, different types of button, and how we can apply it to our page. So we'll be going straight to our editor, and first of all I want just to enlighten you on how it appears and look like and the function that it operates. Materialize provides different CSS classes to apply various predefined visual and behavioral enhancement to the buttons. That is to say that the normal button you use in your normal HTML and CSS when you are working in pure CSS is the same button you use, but Materialize just applies some effects to make the button more effective and attractive as well, to fit in also to your page. So let's get down to our code and see what we can do to achieve this. Now, as you can see in my page, here is my editor and here is my listing. So we'll be achieving something like this at the end of this tutorial. So I'm just going to delete everything that is in this place for us to start afresh. Now, for us to achieve that, you use the tag button. So in this place, as you can see in the browser, even without putting anything, you see the small sign in this place. So this is the button. So until we apply something to read before the now turns meaningful, first we are going to let's just put a click here to see how it actually look like. So in your normal CSS, this is how a button look like. But Materialize will enable it to look more effective. So in between here we are going to add a class of btn, that stands for button. So you see it automatically changes to this as default. So we'll be looking at some other series and types of button as well. So let me use BR to break from this particular one. Now I'm going to create another button again. So let me just create another button. Let me add another BR in this place so that there will be a space between them. And let me just do something. Okay, let's leave it. So in this place we can decide to do a button of small button. So you see it reduces this one from this one. You can see that this one, let me just change this one to 2. You can see that this one is a little bit smaller than this. And as you can see in my editor that I put everything in small letter, but he changed it to capital letter. So that is by that it is being translated that everything that comes in between here should be in capital letter. So that is that type. So I'm going to look at some other types of button as well. So let me just change this one to 3, and in this one I will now put large. So as you can see in this place, see that this one is more bigger than these previous two. So this is a button large, this is a button small, and this is the normal btn button. So that is that. And I'm going to also do some couples of things again to this to see. I can add another class here, a class of wave effect to the button. Let me just change it to 4. So you see this array and the third one is the same, but let me click on this. I click on this, nothing happened. You see that the color has changed. You see this one, but when I click it will sparkle. So that is it. You see that the color has changed by clicking, but this one, no matter how I click, it will still remain the same. Likewise all these ones. So I'm going to create another type of button as well. So let me create another type. Let me change this one to 5 so that we'll be able to see them very well. I will have another type also as button floats. Button floating. This one will turn it to circle, as you can see in this place as well. That this one has changed to what the normal small letter that it's up to, because it's by default. So button float will enable you to have a rounded button. So that is that, and let me bring it down to create another one again. I will just add an effect to this place, a class known as pause. So a pause will be making the button to be blinking, as you can see in this place. So that is a class called pause. So in this button also, you can as well decide, okay, let me just see. Now in this one, I'm just going to change this one to 6, and this one 7. So in this one, I'm just going to do some couples of things. I can decide, okay, in this one, before I now put this button, I have to put an icon in the button. Let me just put an icon material icon, material icons. So in between here, I can just say add. So this will give me this sign as the material icon. So that is how to get this as material icon. I can also input it in this previous one, but for the purpose of what we are learning, I will just leave it in this place. So this is known as button float. These three ones are known as button float. This one is with pause. This one also is with pause and an icon in it, and this one is with what? Effect, the wave effect, and so on. So these also the button large, this a small button, and these your normal BTN. You can also do this thing with an input. The normal input you have input, but in this time around, turn the type to submit. If you turn it to submit, so as you can see in this place, so let's change the value. Let's say send. So as you can see in that place, the value has been sent. So let's give it a class of BTN. So as you can see in that place, we now have we have a button added down. Let's remove this one. Don't need this. So we have this. Now in this one also, we can apply all the other effects that we have been treating so far, like this wave, pause, and others. We can also apply it in this one, and we can also apply the material icon and any other thing we can decide to apply. So this is how to create your button. Thank you. If you like the video, please share, subscribe, and like, and see you in the next tutorial. Thanks.